What's up guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm gonna teach you how to stabilize your footage in Davinci Resolve. There are many ways how to do it, but I am going to cover the 3 basics and a bit more. And guys, I want to tell you my biggest mistake that I did while stabilizing my footage. Before we're gonna start, guys, we all know this legend. I had a big project. I needed to film the marathon in New York, and then I saw Casey. How cool is that? All right, let's quickly go over to the stabilization of the footage. The first thing that you want to do, you want to click on your clip, and then we're gonna go to our inspector. So if you didn't open it, you click on inspector, you open it, you go to stabilization, and there you see that you have 3 different modes. All right, so the first mode is perspective. So I'm gonna explain it really basic, really simple. The perspective mode will stabilize a perspective, the pan, the tilt, the zoom, and the rotation of your video. So similarity will stabilize your pan, tilt, zoom, and rotation, and the translation will stabilize the pan and the tilt. I wouldn't worry too much about these 3 effects because sometimes one mode will work better than the other in some situations. And why is that? Because it's an algorithm and sometimes you just need to test it. What does the camera lock mean? So let's say that you are shot your footage on a tripod, then you can basically tell to Davinci that your footage won't be moving and it shouldn't move at all. So you want to lock your camera. I never do this because I always shoot handheld. And then we go to zoom. Basically, when you undo this, it will not automatically zoom into your video. So you will see these black bars. I'm gonna show it to you right up here in this video. Let me show you the video first without any stabilization. Pretty shaky and a weird twist at the end. And now we're gonna do perspective. Perspective I use, let's say 80% of the time. Let's do perspective. Bam, and now let's check it out. Oh man, that did a really good job. No weird jitter or shakiness. All right, so now I'm gonna show you what it is when you unlock the zoom. You see that the clip is moving around because it didn't zoom in. So I always want to check this box. So I'm gonna show you now what perspective will do when you have footage that is more, has more shakiness in it. Okay, so it's already pretty good. And now we're gonna use perspective, and now I'm gonna show you what it does. Hit the zoom button. It zooms in quite a bit, okay? So that's already annoying. And then right up here you see that really weird stuff happening in his face. So what you want to do is you want to try one of these, and most of the time similarity does a pretty good job. I still see that weirdness in his face. And now I'm going to do translation, and translation is for these kind of clips most of the time one of the best. Now let me explain you these 3 modes, because the cropping ratio will basically tell Resolve how much you want to crop into your footage once it's been stabilized. The smooth button basically means it will tackle the really big movements that you want to take out of your clip. What does the strength mean? The strength is it tackles unwanted micro jitters that happen when you don't have a gimbal, for example. And I always shoot handheld, so my strength is always fully on. Now I'm gonna show you my biggest mistake while I was stabilizing my shots. So I had a big project and I was stabilizing all of my shots first. That was the first thing that I did because I didn't know, right? I just started out Davinci Resolve, and then I wanted to go to my color tab, and you know, I already color graded just one footage right up here. I did the color space transform, and then I want to copy that color into this clip. I did this and I applied the grade, and you see that your stabilization is gone. So that meant that I needed to do all my stabilization again. What I want to tell you is before you're gonna do your stabilization, please do your color grading, okay? So do your color grading, then go to your edit page, and then you can start to stabilize your shots. So these are the 3 basic stabilization modes. You can do many more in DaVinci Resolve, but I am gonna explain that in another video. Okay guys, have a really good day, happy holidays, and I'm gonna check you out in my next video.